Right then, it's Wednesday evening and time to get into our session. As promised, we welcome the Wombats onto the show. Album is coming this Friday. It is imminent. And we thought, look, we need to celebrate that, you know? We've had a lovely time with the Wombats this year. I say this year, I mean, we're only a month in, but look, last year counts. December counts, okay? And November in the previous months. Former Hottest Records with Everything I Love. And now we're going to celebrate it with a live session. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Is it too late to say Happy New Year at this point? Is it still relevant? What are your feelings on this?
As you say, no idea what year it is, what month, what day. So it's all kind of say Happy New Year in August, to be honest.
Yeah. You know what? Yes. And with the previous years and how they've gone, I am very much here for it. So I'm glad we're kindred. Right. Tonight, you're performing 3 songs for us. And one of them is a wild card. It's technically your own song, but it's a wild card I think people are going to be very excited to hear. But before we get into that, let's kick things off. We're going to hear Everything I Love. So talk to me about this tune and working it out live compared to doing it when you recorded it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a happy song really about, you know, enjoying your time on this very strange planet and not taking it too seriously, I guess. It does have a slightly grimmer title than that. But, you know, yeah, it should be a fairly liberating song, I think. And then figuring it out live. We did 2 weeks in November and 2 days before this run, and we got it into shape. And that was one of the kind of easier ones to figure out, I think. I
mean, look, with the songs you make, obviously you become familiar with them in such a way. It's like, you know, it's in your veins, but I'm sure there are still days you're like, hang on a minute, did I write this? Did we arrange this? Like, how do you get back into it like so easily?
I mean, I'm not even sure it is in the veins yet, to be honest. Honestly, I think that it takes like 2-3 weeks to be up and running, like doing shows every, 4 or 5 times a week. And then there's just one point where it all clicks and you kind of are so comfortable and then it's completely it's muscle memory then.
I think you can practice as much as you want, but once you get in a room with other people and it all just becomes this like mushy thing, and you often forget like what part of the song you're in. That's where the crowd come in handy if they know the words and they just pull you along.
Here you go.
They literally drag us through it. I think the key is to just not think about it too much.
Mm-hmm. Go
with the flow and live in the moment, as the song says.
See? And that's why you guys are on album number 5, you see? those quick takes there. Well, let's get into it. This is the Wombats with Everything I Love.
Live music on Radio 1's
Future Sounds.
Today I had a big idea. I jumped up and I grabbed the coin. I drowned out the noise. There's no room for mistakes out here. Everybody wants to be the man, the singer of the band. Sometimes I go to sleep in my bed. Sometimes I stay awake. Sometimes I forget. Everything I love is going to die. So baby, keep your big mouth shut. Stop wasting my time. Icarus was my best friend, so I'm gonna make him proud in the end. Everything I love is going to die. It's going to die. There's no experimenting here. No threesomes like we talked about when we were blacking out. What a crazy pranked out year. And we spent most of it kissing, teeth locked in a quarantine. Sometimes I go to Mars in my head. Sometimes I don't leave town. Sometimes I forget. Everything I love is going to die. So baby, keep your big mouth shut and stop wasting my time. Icarus was my best friend, so I'm gonna make him proud in the end. Everything honey. Swap my happiness for checks, sell my spine to save my neck. I'm starting to forget everything I love is going to die. So baby, keep your big mouth shut and stop wasting my time. Icarus was my best friend, so I'm gonna make him proud in the end. Everything I love is going to die, it's going to die.
Playing live on Radio 1's
Future Sounds.
I'm forever locking myself in the glass of you, trying to make friends with the friends you're close to. If you ever leave, I'm coming with you. You know I'll do whatever you want me to. Throw a banquet in a mosh pit. I'll get out of bed, stop listening to Radiohead, take you out of this, your reluctant optimist. And if you ever leave, I'm coming with you, stuck to the gauntlet, stop on your shoe. If you ever leave, I'm coming with you. I'm forever locking myself in the glass of you, trying to make friends with the friends you're close to. If you ever leave, I'm coming with you. Am I losing you in the dark, baby? Am I losing you in the dark, baby? No more breaking stuff, no more acting up, filling your head with doubt. You only ever catch me out. Don't wanna be talking to myself in a supermarket, watching myself singing to a carpet somewhere. Don't wanna end up there. And if you ever leave, I'm coming with you, stuck to the gauntlet, stuck on your shoe. If you ever leave, I'm coming with you. I'm forever locking myself in the glass of blue, trying to make friends with the friends you're supposed to. If you ever leave me, I'm coming with you. Am I losing you in the dark, baby? Am I losing you in the dark, baby? I'm forever locking myself in the glass of blue, trying to make friends with the friends you're supposed to. If you ever leave me, I'm coming with you. If you ever leave me, I'm coming with you. If you ever leave me, I'm coming with you. If you ever leave me, I'm coming with you. If you ever leave me, I'm coming with you.
The Wombats in session on Radio 1. If you ever leave, I'm coming with you. Before it, Everything I Love. Hello to Daisy, who says, I don't know how the Wombats do this 15 years down the line and they're still my musical comfort blanket, in fact. Nikki in Dorset, Dave the vet, who's been working very hard these last few months. Loving the Wombats this evening. Hello to Cody, says, I'm so excited to hear the Wombats. I'm seeing them on Friday for their acoustic signing. And hello to Harriet, who says, I'm more excited than Christmas. Wombats and Bastille, saving 2022 one riff at a time. Yes, you will hear the Wombats and their good mate, Dan from Bastille. I wonder if that's what's on his birth certificate now, and his passport. Dan from Bastille. I'd change it if I was him, why not? All right, so if you just joined us, we are in the middle of a session with the lovely Wombats. You've heard Everything I Love. You've heard If You Ever Leave, I'm Coming With You. We're going to hear Greek Tragedy, but with a twist, correct?
yeah, Murph's voice is going to sound a little bit different for most of this one.
Yeah, it might sound like Dan from Bastille for quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
It's not really him.
I see.
Yeah. We invited Dan down, who we've been good friends with for a while, to try something different out, have him sing a little bit, and it was really fun actually.
Yeah, lots of goosebumps.
At this point, do you have fatigue when it comes to people chatting about this song and TikTok?
But it's so mad because like when you make a song and you put it out there, it's like, a little lottery ball in the sort of music lottery that you just don't know what's going to happen with it, and it's over into the universe. And this was one that we didn't even know that lottery ball had been entered into the draw.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, you remember that remix that Oliver Nelson did, like that we'd only listened to once, maybe in 2015?
Well, I never listened to it.
Oh, you
I didn't know about it, and I still haven't listened to it to the end yet.
But the big lottery finger came down and like pointed. It's like, it's you guys for TikTok.
Yeah. No, it's great. There's so many ways to discover music, aren't there, nowadays? And it's just great that during the pandemic, this was kind of bubbling behind the surface, and we were sat at home in lockdown going like, oh, okay, it feels like something's still happening, even if we can't play music in rooms with other human beings. At least the music's getting out there in some way.
Well, salute to you guys, salute to Dan from Bastille, salute to Gen Z. Here we go. This is the Wombats featuring Dan from Bastille with Greek Tragedy.
Live music on Radio 1's
Future Sounds.
We're smashing mics in karaoke bars. You're running late with half your makeup on. This method acting might pay our bills, but soon enough there'll be a different road to fill. I love this feeling, but I hate this part. I wanted this to work so much I drew up our plans on a chart. Now cars are flipping, I'm in hot pursuit. My character's strong, while my head is loose. She hit